These rumors will blow your mind as the ongoing MrBeast saga continues unfolding. People on social media are monitoring every small detail they can find, hoping to uncover what's going on behind the scenes at Jimmy's company. Among those rumors, which everyone started speculating about, is where is Chandler? It all started after a YouTuber named Dylan Page covered this topic and questioned his lack of screen time recently, which led to a lot of speculation and people just outright saying that Chandler quit the MrBeast company. In today's video, we'll cover all of this and give my 2 cents at the end, but before I delve deeper into it, make sure to subscribe for more coverage like this.
MrBeast posted for only the second time since all of the controversy kicked off. But the comment section, no, nothing about that, because let's be honest, he probably deleted the comments, but it was actually dominated by questions about Chandler. Is Chandler still part of the channel? Haven't seen him in a while in any of MrBeast's videos lately. You see, not only was he not in the most recent cave video at all, but you see, for the past few months now, the quantity of screen time that he's actually had has sparked rumors about whether he'll be quitting or staying with MrBeast. And even in the scenes that he is in, people are saying that he seems uninterested. And in the MrBeast 100 Days in a Nuclear Bunker video, some of the most liked comments are about how everyone misses Chandler and how he's the best character on the channel.
To give a bit of context, Chandler Hallow is one of the most recognizable members of the MrBeast crew and is mostly known for his laid-back personality and humorous antics. He originally joined the team in 2018 and interestingly worked as a janitor before becoming one of the fan favorites. His transition to being in front of the camera happened somewhat naturally, as his fun-loving nature and ability to engage with the challenges and pranks made him a perfect fit for the videos. Chandler quickly became one of the beloved characters due to his relatable everyman charm and his frequent portrayal as the underdog in various challenges. Fans love watching him because he more often than not finds himself in funny situations, struggling to win challenges most of the time, but always providing entertainment along the way. His presence adds a layer of unpredictability and fun to the videos, but Dylan noticed something in one of the recent MrBeast videos that Chandler was in, which many people missed. Watch his breakdown of the situation in the next clip.
And to be fair, the first time that I noticed anything that was maybe a little bit strange was when they went to that abandoned city for 7 days. And like for most of the video, he seemed a little bit uninterested, but I didn't think much of it. But then he leaves halfway through the video. And before they left, they had this like final s'mores evening together. And they're all sat around the campfire talking and at least pretending to enjoy themselves while filming, at least for the camera, right? I was just looking at him in the corner and he literally looks like he couldn't care less. And then kind of like nail in the coffin, he says this.
Well, I just had s'mores, so I can go to the boat now?
And you see, bro couldn't care less. So the question is, where has he been and what is he doing?
Chandler is not new to being the center of rumors because of his lack of screen time in MrBeast videos. For instance, back in 2022, a fabricated screenshot started circulating online claiming that he was shot dead, to which he replied, "Just found out I died," quickly shutting down the obvious fake claims. He was also the center of speculation when he was getting married, as everyone on the crew was present at his wedding, except for Jimmy, who later turned out to be sick. That's why he wasn't able to be present, but you might be wondering, where is Chandler this time? You'll find the answer from the man himself in the next clip.
One day, I remember, this is what happened. One day I was in my kitchen, and I was smoking, and I was just depressed, and I felt lonely, and I was feeling very depressed, sad. Just like, it felt like a cloud of depression was just in my house. And I'm sitting there walking in my kitchen, like, moping around, smoking. And then God said something to me. It sounded so clear. I don't think it was out loud, like I'm speaking right now, but it was in my, mind, but it wasn't my voice, and it wasn't the voice of the enemy. It was 1,000,000% God's voice. He goes, "What are you doing?"
That is a moving story. The entire video is 6 minutes long, in which he explains how he comes from a Christian family, but started straying away from the path of God after leaving home for college. And since the 26th of June, Chandler hasn't posted anything else on his TikTok other than reading the Bible and interpreting different verses. For context, his last post before starting this spiritual journey was from July 2023, in which Chandler's story is inspiring. Whether you're religious or not, this is a clear example of how returning to one's roots and faith can lead to life-changing personal transformation, but he has more to say on what made him take this route, which I'll play in the next clip.
And then I just go, what am I doing? And then that moment, I threw everything away. I had like 2 big garbage bags full of stuff that I just threw away, and I got rid of it. And then from that moment on, I started to actually develop a relationship with Jesus, and it changed my life. I I've been going through that sanctification process since then. And it's been great, you know. I got baptized. I was set free of the drug addiction and the desires to do things that I was not meant to do, outside of marriage or just in general.
That's great for him. Getting baptized is a significant step, showing his deep commitment to his spiritual journey. And it's likely to only strengthen his faith over time. In Christianity, baptism symbolizes a fresh start and a renewed sense of purpose, and for Chandler, this decision marks a powerful turning point in his life. What's even more impressive is how this spiritual commitment has helped him overcome his addiction. See, battling addiction requires immense dedication, self-control, and often a strong support system. By leaning on his faith, Chandler found the strength and motivation to break free from the grip of addiction, which is no small feat, and I'll show you the reason I think he's missing from the recent MrBeast videos in the next clip.
Today's reading is from Romans chapter 7, verse 15. For I do not understand my own actions, for I do not do what I want, but I do the very thing I hate. Alright, so what does that mean? So when you're in your early stages in following Jesus, you go through a lot of temptation and the old habits of what you used to do before following God, right? You're fighting between what your flesh wants and what your spirit wants. That's why it says, for I do not understand my own actions, because I want to do this, but I keep doing this. So I don't want to sin, but I keep sinning.
This alone proves that Chandler's priorities and focus have completely shifted. Just think about it. The majority of MrBeast videos revolve around taking challenges to the extreme with a strong focus on winning large sums of money. While this content is entertaining and lighthearted, it frequently centers on the idea of competition and accumulation of wealth, which can be seen as promoting values like greed, something that is often discouraged in Christian teachings. As Chandler has grown deeper in his faith, it's possible that he's become more sensitive to these themes and may find them at odds with his spiritual journey. Dylan summarizes it best as he said this is his coverage of the situation.
I mean, honestly, it seems like, we hear a lot of people that get a lot of money, a lot of fame really young, and yet they go off the rails, kind of like he was going, like he said. So for him to be able to recognize that and turn it around before it's too late, W. Chandler, honestly.
I have to say, though, it all remains speculation at this point, and Chandler himself has posted a picture from the set of the surviving nuclear bunker video, with a lot of the commenters praising his steps. I think eventually we'll see the guy leaving with the MrBeast crew and carving his own path, maybe putting out more content that aligns more with his values. Only time will tell, but apart from that, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that all the rumors will prove to be false? Let's get the conversation rolling in the comments down below.